As you may have heard, IPv4 address space is rapidly being depleted. It's what the internet has run on since it was originally deployed in 1981. In 1999, a new type of address was deployed, the IPv6 address. The size of a single IPv4 address is 32 bits compared with 128 bits for an IPv6 address. This means that while there's only space for roughly 4 billion IPv4 addresses in total, there's space for 340 undecillion, yes, undecillion IPv6 addresses in total. Dedicated server, colocation, and cloud providers have been making the move to adopt native support for IPv6 over the last several years, when the announcements came that the Internet Numbers Registries such as ARIN and RIPE were assigning the last of their IPv4 address space. It's important to make sure that you're prepared for the inevitable switchover to IPv6 from IPv4. If your host doesn't yet support native IPv6, you can look into using a 6-to-4 tunnel for IPv6 connectivity. But you may want to consider switching to a provider that has a forward-thinking approach and adopts the latest technology as soon as it's ready for wide-scale deployment, which IPv6 has been for some time. Dedicated server, colocation, and cloud hosts like QuadraNet offer native IPv6 connectivity in all of their data centers, which means that all you need to do is request an IPv4 address block be assigned to you, and then configure your services to use it. For instance, if you're running a web server like Apache for your website, you'll just need to bind the IPv6 address to your public-facing network adapter, and then configure Apache to listen on the IPv6 address for incoming connections on port 80. The address that you're assigned will likely look something like this. Once your provider assigns you IPv6 space, you'll need to bind it to your network interface. If you're using CentOS, you can do this by editing /etc/sysconfig/network-scripts/ifconfig-eth0. What you'll do is add the lines shown. What this does is it tells your network interface that you want to initialize or enable IPv6, what IPv6 address to bind to the interface, and what the default gateway is going to be so that it knows where to route all IPv6 packets destined out of your server.